All right. Good morning, everyone. Wake up to Akana this Monday morning, July 29th. Oh my goodness, how time flies. I mean, the year is just moving right along, and we are moving right along with it. That's the wonderful thing about what's happening here at Akana. We're not letting any grass grow up under our feet. And I want you to get ready, get your pen and paper, because today is Wake Up to Akana to hear from our CEO, our illustrious CEO, Melissa Boston. If you're here for the very first time, we want to welcome you to Akana. Now, I want to tell you about our CEO just a little bit. There's so much to talk about her because she's one of the hardest working CEOs in the whole country. But she's experienced. She brings about over 15 years in corporate America, fired her boss at the age of 33 years old, got into the direct selling industry, and I thank God that she did. She had a personal reason for doing that, and she ended up in the cannabis space, which was kind of like an oxymoron. It really wasn't the thing that she was going to do, but she helped that company go from just a short amount of money to $250,000 a month. And then she decided, hey, I can do this myself, and joined forces with three other phenomenal women. And here we are today as Akana. And listen, she's always been at the top of her game. She's always been the MVP of other companies. And when you're doing it for yourself, that's even better. But not only just doing it for yourself, but doing it for everybody else that joins forces with her. And that's why we're here right now. So please let me welcome Miss Melissa Boston. Melissa, are you
Hi, good
there?
morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much, Dr. Roz. Just appreciate you. I mean, as I'm sitting here listening to this introduction, I'm really blown away, so humbled. When I think about you and I think about the first time we met, we always say in this industry, you start off as complete strangers and then we become business partners, then friends and family. And truly, I can say you are someone, you and Adrian, who are like family to me. Appreciate all that you do. I mean, she's so humble. I mean, here she is introducing all of you, and she's our VP of Communications, really helping us to get the job done, always leading from the front, one of the Emerald directors. And so thank you so much. And for everyone who is joining us, whether you are here with us in Chicago, or whether you're around the country, around the globe, we want to say good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Always a super excited day when we wake up, right? God has given us breath this morning. Let's use it. In fact, the meaning of Akana means in the hands of God. Our mission, we believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. By offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. Want to give a few shout outs this morning. In fact, for those of you who've been eagerly and anxiously waiting your numbers, yes, they're done. I'm going to read you your numbers, and hopefully you are excited when you hear your number. And if you're not, guess what? Let's get it going. But I want to give a shout out to our newest Dr. Yakima. She's studying naturopath medicine and just excited about what she's doing, not just here with us in Akana, but just really how she's changing the game in the cannabis space, really a cannabis expert in that realm as well. And her and the phenomenal Kathy Thomas partnered together to do an event at Soul Massage. And that event was Pamper Me with Tea. And let me tell you something, those ladies were pampered with everything tea, from the tea foot baths to kombucha shots to a phenomenal tea layout that they put together with cannabis being infused, everything from THC in the sugar to CBD in the honey. I'm telling you, it was a tea party like no other. Those ladies left so excited on cloud nine, and I'm telling you what, the best is yet to come because they are super pumped up and excited, and they cannot wait to really help work with us to continue to take Soul Massage to the next level, because there's so many people who need to know about what we are doing here in the heart of Bronzeville, guys. And so if you've not plugged into one of our events yet, you're going to have a big opportunity this weekend. Yes, we're super excited as we welcome many of you across the country. But again, this is just the beginning. Super excited as we continue to expand into 4,000 square foot of space. We will have the biggest, hugest, most huge spa on the south side, and I'm telling you what, definitely in Bronzeville, okay? We are going to really take this healthcare, we're now calling it self-care, because we know that that is the new healthcare. It's self-care. That's what it's about, guys. It's about really teaching people how to take care of themselves as we create this blue zone, as we create this blue wave that will go across the country. We're really wanting everyone to be a part of this and to experience the benefits. And it's always great when we can have people in front of us and educate them on a lot of the things they just don't know, right? Most people have never heard about energy. Every time we do an event, at our spa, I ask the question, how many of you have ever been in an energy enhancement center? How many of you ever heard of one? And unless it's someone connected with us and the Black Card members, no one, right? So we are really here at the beginning of something that is going to create a blue wave as we take this concept around the world. I want to also thank our awesome staff. I'm telling you what, we have the best staff. As I tell people, yes, we are bringing Abu Dhabi, okay, here to the South Side. We're bringing Abu Dhabi here to Bronzeville. We are creating the first 7-star experience here in our neighborhood and always taking it up a notch. And so from our awesome, Crystal Robinson, to our phenomenal Dr. Betty Guy Smith, just appreciate both of you for what you do to really cater to the women. They get off that table, and I'm telling you what, they are just reborn, okay? It is truly a rebirth of the soul. Also, too, I want to thank Sanov Netterville for all that you do. She was there with us every step of the way just to ensure all the I's were dotted, the T's are crossed, as we wowed them with some new recipes. In fact, we have a new vegan tuna, okay, a mock tuna that we created as a part of the experiences as we're really looking to bring new experiences to people. So thank you, Sylvia, for all that awesome, jackfruit. We put it to great use, okay? And we're going to continue to put it to great use. In fact, this weekend, as we get into the soul of Bronzeville, also, too, we're going to do meditation for those of you who do want to try to catch it live. We're going to be on someone's news feed. I think it might be Sanal. So if you're friends with her, you'll be able to check the live meditation out on her news feed, but we're doing it after the call. Last week, we did it before the call, but because, including myself, we had 9 overnights, and they were just sleeping so peacefully. I said, so let's let them continue to sleep, let them get their sleep on, and we will meditate as soon as we're done with this call, and we will be on someone's live feed. So if you don't catch it live, you can always catch the replay. Also, too, every Monday, we will be walking to the lake. So that's another great way to build, our blue zone as we really work collectively. And this is something you can take up in your city. It's great if you're working out, but it's nothing like encouraging friends. It's nothing like encouraging family members to work out with you to do something fun. And so all week, we're planning awesome activities. So for some of you who might be flying in early, you're going to have a chance to partake in some of them. I know on Wednesday, we're going to be at the beach on 63rd, early morning. We have a cabana, all kind of fun things. And so if you want to get plugged in, you better ask us, okay, and we can give you more details. But again, all week long, we want to just keep it fun, keep it exciting, because I know every day there's someone flying in from some other state, and we want to make sure you know what's going down in Chicago, and hopefully you will love it just the way we love it here as well. We have such a beautiful city, and we want to take advantage of these beautiful days with these clear skies and warm temperatures. Oh my goodness, and just such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beachfront. If you didn't know, you better ask somebody, right? We are voted the second best beach in the country, and guess who was number 1? It was Hawaii, of course. So to be behind Hawaii, that's a great place to be. I know this weekend too, there's like Lollapalooza. So again, a lot going on, and we're excited to be here in the midst of it. And hopefully we're going to be here with you. So if you have not went online and got your ticket for Soul of Bronzeville, it will include the listening party on Friday night. That's going to happen, yes, at the EE Center. So you'll have a chance, if you haven't experienced one of our upgraded events, to come and experience that. Then, of course, we're going to be here at the facility, from 11 to 6, all sorts of amazing vegan food experiences that you're not going to want to miss. We're going to have different stations about blood types, the blood type A's, the blood type B's, the blood type AB's, the blood type O's, so you can really start to master your food list and some of the foods that really work best for you. We're going to do, of course, the spa experience Saturday night. Now, that's not included in the package, so if you want that, you can definitely go online to Soul Massage and get that. But everything else is already included in the Soul of Bronzeville that you want to make sure you go get that ticket. Also, too, we did kind of put in We call it a power lunch, but really for those who are coming to eat the vegan food, we're going to have sessions upstairs where we're going to really go through our business. We're going to talk really about ways they can really boost their income in today's economy. We'll talk more about, the blood types and just health related information as well. So just know all day long, you'll have a chance to go find some new prospects in the neighborhood, okay? Go out and meet some folks, okay? Bring them back here. Let them have some phenomenal vegan food and get some awesome education on how to take their health and their life to that next level. And then, of course, Sunday, we have the battle of the blood type. So if you really want to master how you can recruit for your blood type, if you want to master how you can really strengthen your own business by understanding how we all play a role, whether we're B positive, B negative, okay, whether we're O or AB. There's so many things that are dynamic within each blood type. And when you build your tribe out right, you're going to find you're going to have all the blood types because you're better, okay, if you want to get it right. And so super excited about the battle of the blood types. And so that's going to be an interactive workshop that's really designed to take your business to that next level. So super excited about that. Florida contest. I'm going to get into that in a second. But I know you're waiting for your numbers, so don't worry. We will read off all the numbers. But I do also want to make another big, big, big announcement. Many of you went out, got your customers to go shop with you on our Black Friday in July. Literally, that was our second biggest day of the year. So really exciting to see so many customers who hadn't shopped in a minute. They came back and shopped. So if you have not had a chance to get to your customers yet, well, guess what we did, guys? We've extended it technically all weekend long. So if you didn't get the memo, just know until midnight tonight. So yes, this is when it will officially disappear from the website. So you won't have that 30% because through the end of the month, the sale kicks into 20%. So there's still a discount. So whether you do it today, you do it tomorrow, you're still going to save big. But today, okay, your customers will save big, okay, because they're going to get 30% off their retail purchases, guys. And so you want to make sure you get on your app, you connect with your prospects, the people you just didn't get to yet. You want to make sure you close them out, and you close them out today. Now, next month is our Black Business Month, and that's Support Black Business Month, guys. And so we're super excited about our marketing team. They've lined up some awesome education pieces so we can really help connect with your customers, let them know more about CBD, our skincare, okay? There's going to really be a great campaign. And so I'm just excited for the team to get that out to each and every one of you so that you can have a chance to really remind your customers on why they want to support your business, because guess what? By doing that, they're supporting a Black business during Black Business Month, which is super, super critical. Now, speaking of this month, so just now let's rewind, okay, July. There's one more item that you need to know. For those of you who've already taken advantage of your Black Card Pack, congratulations. Super excited to offer a $7,000 value and also offer the lowest price of the year because this is our preview. So you're having a chance to be a part of this during the preview phase. And so if you have not yet taken advantage of this, you have all the way through to July 31st to get this at the special price of $1,899, or you can pay 2 payments of $1,000 each. Remember that offer expires in July. If you're working on your Florida trip, remember 2 things happen. If you work on your Florida trip this month, you're getting automatically 100 CV added to your CV points. So that's not travel points, that's CV points. So that's going to add to your bronze, to your silver, and it goes automatically. You don't have to call about that. Those CV points hit automatically once we code that in. And so just know if you've already purchased it, you're going to be seeing those as soon as those are coded in by July 31st. The other thing that happens is you're getting travel points, right? So those travel points go automatically to your scorecard. So if you're at 400 travel points, 450, you get an additional 50 points added to your scorecard, okay? Now, those points are a part of what happens in July. So when I give this list of where you're at, just know it includes everything but July activity. So if you purchase a Black Card, no, you can add 50 points to whatever number I'm about to read, okay? If you know you've already hit bronze, you can add another 50 points plus 25, because remember, during this month, you're getting an additional 25 points when you hit bronze. You're getting an additional 50 points when you hit silver. So just let's put this out there, guys. If you purchase the black card and you hit silver, that means this month alone, you're getting 200 points, okay? We've made a pathway for everyone who really wants this to be with us in Florida. No excuses, because I've just showed you how to get 200 points just like that. And that doesn't include all the points you're going to get for those new customers who spend at least $50, or those customers who spend at least $250, where you get 20 points. So now, the moment you've been waiting for, I am going to now read where you're at in our leadership board as it relates to this contest. Now, here's what I will say. For those of you who did not hit your CV in April, or if all you did was hit it in April, right? It might have put you at an advantage because you might show up on the board, even though you may not have done anything in May or June, okay? But some of you have been consistent. And the ones who hit it in April, May, June, and July, just like we predicted, some of you didn't even hit silver, okay? You hit bronze only, but guess what? You're coming with us to Florida. And that's why we try to tell you it's about consistency. So if you do nothing else this month, you want to at least close out as bronze, because that's going to get you a minimum of 75 points. But you really want to take it to that next level and get that silver out the way so that you can collect that 200 points if you also get the black card. If you don't get the black card, guess what's at 150 points? So 75 points for bronze, 150 points total for silver this month. If you want to get the black card, you add an extra 50 points to both of those numbers. So now let's get in it, okay? I'm going to start at the bottom, okay? And guess what? Sometimes when you're last, you might end up first. So that means you better keep pushing. But we have at 250. Now, some of you were not over 250, but you were close. This is only going to read the names of those who are 250 points or more, okay? And if I add up the numbers, guys, 1 second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there. We got 1, 2, 3. Wow. So that's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So we have 32 people, okay? 32 people that are over 200, or at least at 250 points or more, 32. And I'm going to name those who've already qualified as well. And so at 250 points, we have Dr. Rashonda Conti. Now remember, to make this trip, you want to have at least 500 points. To win a trip for 2, you need to have 200 or 750 points. Now this is your land trip, guys. This is a land package, okay? A land package that's going to include our phenomenal, awesome, amazing, I'm going to call it a villa mansion, okay, with our own private pool, 2 kitchens, gourmet chef kitchens. We're bringing in a private chef. I mean, it's going to be off the chain. For those of you who've watched the video, you've seen it is just next level, okay, already booked. And now we're just waiting on all those who want to help us fill it up, okay? And so that's Dr. Rashonda Conti. Now we have Anna and Kim Gallagher at 270 points. Terry Anderson at 275 points. We have Dr. Raj Shaw Belt at 280 points. We have Phyllis Nash at 285 points. We have Gerald West at 295 points. Dorothy Ellis at 295 points. We have Valerie Jackson at 305 points. Now, if I'm calling your name at this moment, right, literally what holds you back from this trip is a minimum. If you do the black card, and let's say you hit silver, that's 200. So the rest of you on this list literally are just a sneeze away from qualifying, okay? And so we have none other than Valerie Jackson at 305 points. We have Margaret Dorsey at 310 points. We have Brenda Jones at 315 points. We have Tracy Bolton at 335 points. We have Reba Dabney at 345 points. We have Karen Louise Wilson at 380 points. Isn't this getting exciting, guys? Because these folks are almost at 400, okay? And again, you only need 500 to qualify. We have Michelle Stewart at 390 points. We have Michael Newsom at 390 points. We have Crystal Robinson at 405 points. We have James Mitchell at 440 points. We have Ma Mitchell at 445 points. Look at that, husband and wife. They right there, 5 points from each other. I'm telling you what, that is called being in sync. We have Dr. Betty Smith at 480 points. We have Deborah Blackman Parrish at 485 points. And I believe she's qualified if I add the number already, that's a couple of the cleanses she's put in for July. We have Bernadine Kirkland at 485 points. And I know, Bernadine, you're right there at your CV for July. So again, some of you, even though I'm not saying you're qualified, you're technically qualified if you look at your July numbers. This does not include anything from July. And so I would imagine if we add July, there's probably at least now 16 of you that are qualified. And so now we're going to go into those who are already qualified, guys. And so again, the last name I read was Bernadine Kirkland at 485. Now everyone else, and these are numbers through June 30th, they are already fully qualified. Now I'm going to go to name two that were really a part of the initial qualification. You guys heard it in April. You know, in May we made the big announcement, but Ernestine had the highest CV in April, so she automatically qualified. And Nadine had hit her points in 1 month, okay? So she knocked it out in 1 month with 525 points. And so we are super excited about that. And so now everyone else I named, some of you might know you've qualified and some of you might not know you've qualified, okay? And so we have Extreme Freedom, which is Marcella Rochelle, okay, at 535 points. We have Paula G, who was here with us at the EE Center. She had a rush for an appointment, but hey, Paula G, congratulations, you're at 555 points. Now we have Cherie Eppinger. Hey, I know Cherie and her sister, they'll be in the EE in a day or so. Just saw them about last week, but Cherie Eppinger, congratulations, 555 for you too. That is awesome. Iola Common, you are at 570 points. Fatima Horn, you're at 570 points. Diana Coleman, you're at 580 points. And again, some of you bought that black card, so you guys keep adding your points. I mean, by the time we're done, some of you will be at 750, I know. Elizabeth Ann Thompson, she was one of the early qualifiers too, but she's at 590 points. Gigi Harris, she's at 615 points. We have Willie Mooney, and Willie Mooney is at 675 points. Now, ironically, Mooney, you're top on the list, so that's pretty interesting. So big congratulations to you. Our diamonds might have started off slow, but they are showing up and showing out. But here's the good news. You don't have to be a diamond to be on this list. We've had trips to Dubai. We've had trips to Jamaica. This is exciting, guys, because this is our trip to Florida, and we truly believe we can still have about 30 people because I just named 32 names, and many of you are a sneeze away. So big shout out to everybody on the list whose name I called. And if I didn't call your name, that's okay. Get to work, or maybe show me some numbers that we didn't see, okay? And so with that being said, again, guys, super excited about everything that's happening. Again, there's a lot of great things today that you should really focus on. Let's go out and close this month super strong. Let's make this month our biggest month of the year. Let's really show how Christmas in July can also help you, earn some additional money. For those of you who've already sold a few Black Card packs, just know those packs are going in. So you're going to see those commissions also, and that's super exciting. Remember, you're going to earn $300 every time someone decides to take advantage of that early bird special. And so that's super, super awesome. And again, get with your customers, get with your team, and let them know they have until midnight tonight, to get that 30% discount site-wide on the retail items that are there. And so with that being said, guys, I'm off to the races now. I got to do meditation. I got to walk to the beach. And then I got several meetings back to back. I know there's many of you who will be here at the EE Center today. So we look forward to welcoming you and your guests for those who have appointments. And with that being said, guys, the last little shout out I will give, if you are wanting to be a part of our Akana directory, if you're already a Black Card member, you already qualify. But for the new Black Card members, just know we are working on creating an online directory. So if you are a realtor or if you have a business that you would love Akana family to learn more about, make sure you get with Dr. Ross at communications@Akana, and we can make sure we highlight you and feature your business in the Akana directory. And so with that being said, guys, I want to remind you, let's rebound with Dr. Roz. So we're going to rebound with Akana. We're going to save our strands at 2:30 p.m. Central. We're going to join our Diamond Factory and wish our phenomenal double diamond, our co-founder, Phyllis Nash, a happy birthday, because I know she just celebrated a big one over the weekend, so you want to show up and show out tomorrow and give her a big birthday shout out if you haven't yet hit her page up. Phyllis, we love you and just appreciate all that you do. And again, a big birthday shout out to you. And so with that being said, we want each and every one of you to have an Akana day. See you at the top, the very top, the tip top.